everyone, my name is Gauri and I am going to tell you 13 reasons why Kindle is worth it in 2021. There are timestamps in the video and in the description as well, so if you want to skip to a part that you would like to explore more, you are free to do that. So let's just dive in. These tips apply to you if you're a voracious reader and also if you're not a reader, because number one reason for buying a Kindle is that you read more. Personally, I have seen a huge increase in my reading, and also has this person. So my scientific hypothesis about reading more when you have a Kindle is completely true based on these two people who have successfully told you that it is so. Feel free to follow the advice of complete strangers on the internet. Number 2, Kindle books are corona free. Unless it's this book. Yeah, you don't have to order a book and then quarantine it, and then after like a week you're able to read the book. Which brings us to number 3. You don't have to wait. You can buy a book and immediately start reading it. Because a lot of times I've bought books and by the time I could read it comfortably, the interest had fizzled out. Number 4, you can read samples of different books and then decide if you want to read the book or not. And you do that in comfort of your own home. It's uncomfortable as hell to read a sample while in a bookstore or on your laptop. This brings us to number 5. That reading on Kindle is comfortable AF. In sunlight, it's a delight because the screen is special and you can change the fonts inside the text. Number 6, one other great thing is that you can read at night. I love to read at night because I can fall asleep faster sometimes or finish that book at 4 a.m. and stare in the dark at the absolute devastation that book was. You can't do that with a paperback because the light switch is so far from your bed and I'm just so lazy. Brings us to number 7. You can read comfortably lying down. My favorite position is lying down and reading a book. But with books, especially hardcover, it's hard to maneuver while lying down. But with a Kindle, you can literally just balance it against something and read. And thus, I read myself into oblivion till 4 a.m. Number 8. You can highlight. If you have seen my tear ranking video, I read a lot of non-fiction and I highlighted a lot. But I rarely mark my books. But with a Kindle, I can highlight as much as I want and it is reversible. Number 9. Kindle books are cheaper than paperbacks. I got Cersei for 100 rupees, which is insane to me. Like, what? And that's not the only steal deal I've got on Kindle, by the way. Number 10. You save on space. So I have zero space to store new books. It's either selling the books or buying a bookshelf. I would rather a new Kindle TBH. So I can just store all my books in Kindle and then take them anywhere with me. Number 11. It is mobile. It seems obvious but it's true. It is better to carry a Kindle than a book. And what if I finish the book? With Kindle, I don't have to worry about that. I can just open a new book and start reading. And by the way, those are genuine worries that I have, or were, since I haven't been out in a long time. Number 12. It enables both my education and laziness. Remember reading super difficult word and either referring to a dictionary or your phone? Yeah, after a point it gets really tiring and I just get lazy. So I just make up an explanation for that word and then I use it in real life and that's not the meaning of that word and then I'm embarrassed in social situations. With Kindle, I avoid that. Number 12, and this is very controversial and that's like at the endish of the video, but you can read external files on the Kindle by transferring them from your computer to your Kindle. I did this for a book that was not available in India at all. You can also do this for problematic authors if you are very curious to read their books but don't want to give them your money. Also do it for the times you cannot afford books and you just want to read them. But like in that lieu, Kindle is also sort of expensive, but it's like a one-time investment. If you like want to read free books, you can also like download classics because that's for free. And if you have a Prime membership, you can also go for the Prime membership. There are Prime reading. There's a section in on Amazon where you can access books for free if you have a Prime membership. But like with my experience of Prime reading, the most of the books sucked, so I did not do it. Except this one book that I really liked. So these are the details about my Kindle. It is a Paperwhite with 5th generation. I can't find what it costs, and I didn't buy the Kindle myself. Someone lent it to me and was kind enough to let me keep it. After deep research, and I mean Wikipediaing it has 1.25 GB of storage and it only runs on Wi-Fi. The screen is 6 inches and 6 inches is adequate. It has a built-in light and is slow PBH, but that's also because it has too many books on it.